little project. I'll call it Shapes, Lines, and Colors. And it's going to be a review of warm colors versus cool colors. It's a little bit of a review or a comparison of organic shapes versus triangular or geometric shapes. And it's going to be some just practice with fine motor skills making these random lines. So I'll show you kind of the first step here. Use a black marker if you have one. That's ideal. If you don't have a black marker, use a dark marker or use a black crayon or a black pencil, whatever your darkest one is. So that's the first step, is just going to be filling up the page with that kind of shape, random shapes. And then I'll show you a couple of other examples just so you can see the possibilities here. So I'll get started, and this is, yeah, I showed you that one. Okay, so I'll get started with, I'm actually on my iPad using Procreate, but let's say that I'm using a black marker because that's what it looks like. So I'm going to fill up this whole page just with random shapes, and I'm not really putting any thought into this. I'm just, whatever comes into my mind is what I'm using here. I'm not putting them too far apart or too close together, just enough to leave some room between the rows. But I want to have a lot of interesting shapes. So I'm just going to keep going, fill up the entire page with these random, this is a continuous line. And it's going to end right there. So, and now the next step is to draw. I'd like you to start with a geometric shape. So I'm going to just change color so you can tell what I'm doing, so it'll show. I'm going to put a big triangle over here. A triangle is a geometric shape. Well, that wasn't very straight. Let me try that again. And then I'd like you to do an organic shape at the bottom, which could be like a big oval is an organic shape. And then a square is an example of another geometric shape. Now, for my triangle, I'm gonna use cool colors. So I want you to review and to know what a cool color is versus a warm color. So choose either cool colors or warm colors and just fill in these shapes. And I'm doing it quickly because I have this ability to do this in this app. So that triangle is full of cool colors. Now for the square, I'm going to choose warm colors, which are reds, oranges, yellows. So again, I'm just doing this on my Procreate app. So it's pretty fast this way, and you just pause this part if you like. And for my oval at the bottom, I'm going to use, again, cool colors, but choose something a little bit different than I did last time. Maybe kind of a bluish purple. And then green doesn't always necessarily look real cool, but it's kind of a borderline cool color. So there you have the idea. And let me do one more here. So then I would like you to take your pencil or your crayon and make a black shadow around the bottom, I'm going to choose an airbrush tool. And I'd like you to make a black shadow under each shape, like wherever the bottom of it is. So that makes it look kind of three-dimensional, as you can see. And I'm just doing it right around the bottom of each shape. Maybe up there a little bit. And that kind of makes it look like popping up off the page. And so then sign your name. And I would love for you to send me a picture of your work. I love seeing your work. And then you can email it to me, or you can have your parent send it on Dojo and sign your name, and you might see it on Dojo in my gallery. I try to post a gallery of all your work every week, and let me know if I miss anyone. And I appreciate you listening, and I can't wait to see your work. Have a great day.